Well, good afternoon, everyone. We are out here in the UP of Michigan fishing some of the blue ribbon trout creeks up here. And today we're targeting natural brook trout that live right here. And as we had our line just sitting in the water, we got one. They're plentiful, and boy, are they beautiful. We handle these fish with such care, try to touch them as little as possible, and return them right to the water as soon as possible. I'm out here today with my buddy Curtis Cecchi, guide of the Northwoods, and we're exploring some new waters today, and can't wait to show you guys what we find.
All right. Nicer brookie here. Got him tired out here. I actually have one to go to the net here. Oh, there we go. All right. Really important to take good care of these fish. Like I was saying, with the smaller ones, trying to keep them out of the net. Again, some people probably have forceps, but with the dry flies, they really don't usually eat it that good. In fact, these fish miss a lot. That's a little bit bigger fish there, but I mean, how pretty that modeling in the back, those pink dots. Now the true natives, some of these have been reintroduced, but the true natives will have some pink in their belly, so hopefully we get to show you a pink one. But we're gonna let this guy go. Beautiful fish. See you, buddy. There's a nicer one. That one's worse than that. For your fun facts, these are not true trout. Brookies are actually in the char family. Just keeping tight on them. Can play all these fish with my hands. Yeah, that's probably my best one. Good line, all right. Come to daddy. There we go. It's a better one. Fighting them in this current. A little bit more of a size that we want to see. And then just so beautiful. I mean, it's probably about 9, but I mean, such a joy. When we're catching them rising under pretty much bluebird skies, post-frontal. Just got a ton of rain last night. River came up. A lot of fly guys might stay home under those conditions, but our brook trout here are just so willing to feed in the spring and early summer when they're drunk on dry flies.
There we go, little guy. Little guy. You know, when you're fighting a big fish, they teach you to use your line, but if you use your line pulls on these, you'll yank them right out of the water. So just reel them in right into your hand. This is an extra small guy, but no less prettier. There's 2 boulders right in the middle of the creek here. They're creating a nice little eddy, and those trout are sitting right behind it in the wash, waiting for something to roll over that rock to ambush. So we're gonna position our fly right in front of it, let it roll past, and hopefully we get another fish. All right, fish on. Look at him, he thinks he's a tarpon or a muskie. He's looking for the closest cover to break me off in. And off. Just like a tarpon, make the leader touch, you know, and then have the fish go off. And we're back fishing. That's the cool thing about it. Already got a bite that fast. I always go after the biggest fish I can. That's kind of my mantra in life. But there's something so majestic and peaceful and beautiful about these fish. It really doesn't bother me, and it's kind of funny to get so excited about a fish that's 9 to 12 inches. And I think it brings you back to your childhood fishing memories.
It's a better one. Oh yeah. Might flip this one to the net. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, come here, buddy. Oh no, try that again. There we go. Into the net, into the water. Such pretty fish. That orange and gold in their belly. Beautiful spot. I mean, there's not too many fish prettier. Fly patterns that I like to fish. Parachute Adams, Caddis, green Caddis. I actually custom tie, I call it a red Caddis. It's just using red dubbing for the body. Mayflies, and then also big indicator flies. Black Caddis is also a good one too. You see a lot of black Caddis up here. And then, you know, some midge flies as well. I have a 9-foot 5-weight fly rod, just settling into the stream. We've been standing here a minute. We really haven't been doing all that much. Look at that, boom. That was a small one. I didn't wanna, I have a short line here. This is where, like a technique like this, where a lighter gauge fly rod might be nice, so that way I have some load to the rod. Just hopping that in that current. Bunch of fish sitting behind that riffle. Those fish that were sitting there, I already saw the fly, but hooked up. Another one, a little average size, a little under. Get till I can play him. I'm fishing him downstream. Just using my rod. Right to my hand, wet my hand. And we don't want to stress them out. There's plenty here, but we want to protect this resource.
Oh. Oh, came back for it. Oh, popped off. See if he can't. 2 strikes. Oh, let's see. 3 strikes and we're out. But there we go. No strikeout. We got him. That might be what we're up here for, actually. Yes, it is. That is what we are up here for. Alrighty, let's see if we can grab this fish. There we go. I mean, there it goes. One of the larger ones we've caught today, so I would have liked to show you guys, but the good thing is it made it right back in the water, and that's super important for these native trout. The DNR aren't stocking them. They are naturally reproducing, so what's here is probably here to stay unless we take them out. So use extreme caution while using them. Short time out of the water, wet your hands when touching them, and use barbless hooks so you don't mess up the fish. Oh, oh, got him. Got him that time. Well, that's a few I've lost in a row now, and probably because I've been fishing with the same fly all day. You know, if you're gonna catch a lot of fish like we have today, I'm probably on about 40 fish now, that hook's gonna start getting dull. Plus, with this drift, we're drifting into rocks and sticks and stuff. So keep a hook file on you or change your fly every so often. And it helps make it look like the hatch too, because over time you start losing some material of the fly. Well, we walked about a half-mile stretch and caught about 100 fish. Not a bad day at all. But we're gonna take one last chance to go to the falls to see if we can't catch a big one to end the day. There's definitely one I see tailing. You see that log? Yeah, baby!
This little pool right here,
Yep.
taking them right there, trying to go home. Another pretty one. They're just so aggressive on that Caddis. A little bit of red in there, goes a long way. Fun fish, thick in the back. I mean, looking at it one way, that's a healthy fish. All right, see you, buddy.
We're hooked up, little bigger fish here. Oh, went all the way up to the falls and look at, we got a beautiful trout here. Look at that, beautiful fish. All right, one of the biggest trout of the day. Let's get it back in the water. We're gonna let this beautiful trout go now. Well, a successful trip to the falls. We caught some better fish. I could catch these brookies all day long, and the scenery in the UP is unmatched. Curtis, I want to thank you for a good day of fishing. And if anyone wants to check you out and do one of these trips, how do they do that?
Anytime, Jim. FoxValleyOutdoors.com. All the contact information you need is there. So go check it out and get in touch, guys.
For Curtis Cecchi, I'm Jim O'Neill. Stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.